First-round action in the Western Conference Playoffs continues with Game 4 here on EA Sports. From American Airlines Center in Dallas, tonight, the Dallas Mavericks getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They lead this finals 3 games to none, and the impressive win in Game 3 means they are well on their way to moving on.
And I'll tell you what, I am shocked. I mean shocked that we're here at 3-0 right now. I really thought this was going to be a battle. So now on the other side, this is a test about who you are as a basketball team. Do you have the resolve to fight back, or are you resigned to the fact that this one's just about over?
James into the front court. Down 2. Here comes the screen. Love the hustle. Sprawl down on the deck. Davis stuffs it down with authority. It's theirs now. Mavericks with the possession. Lakers have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
And the slam.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as a team.
Flushes down the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Doncic. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Passed it off. Lee with the basketball. Trailing by 4. Beyond the arc for 3. Missed it. To James. There's the toss. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. To Luka Doncic. Monroe. To Luka Doncic. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Doncic showing why the Mavs traded up to get him.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Here's Barea. Down 4. Doncic to Monroe. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Here comes the screen. Kristaps Porzingis. Tips it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kristaps Porzingis. To James. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Dallas owns the basketball. Porzingis. Here comes the screen to Luka Doncic. For three, buries it.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Davis. It's James. His first effort off the mark. Lee with the basketball. It's 14-12. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. To Davis. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Well, you can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Has a look. It's rebounded by the Mavericks. Mavericks with the basketball to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prom City.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. LeBron into the front court. Leads 4. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To the rim. James. Can't miss those. Dallas with the possession. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Fires the three. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
I'd say his game is translating to the league just fine.
To James. Here comes the screen. James. Deep right corner. Can't connect.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Can't connect from in close. He throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Dallas has it. To Hardaway. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. LeBron with it up top. Lead stands at 7. Oh, he had him there for a second. Has a chance. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Down low to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
LeBron into the front court. Leads 5. Here comes the screen. Hardaway to Monroe. Terrific vision, and look out. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. James over to the right side from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Brunson to Seth Curry. Off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
LeBron shot off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Surveys the floor to Seth Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Hardaway. Great feed. Working it outside to Brunson. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Kuzma. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away. Seth Curry to Brunson. Down low for Powell. Off the assist.
When things click, they click. That's good offense right there.
Down in Game 4. Jay and I back with more after this. This is the first round of the West Playoffs on EA Sports. first quarter down as we get ready to start the second. Boy, you talk about offensive efficiency. It was really high.
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the three, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
Across the timeline comes James. They lead it, 4-point game. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Mavericks with the possession. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. And the finish. Slam dunk. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Luka Doncic. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Fires the 3, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound comes to Doncic. Beyond the arc for 3. Who needs Steph? Who needs Dell when you have Seth?
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Lakers at the controls right now. Great pass to set it up. Almost unlucky bounce.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended. To Seth Curry. Has a look. Curry's shot won't go. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Shot from the lane won't go. Pass to the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between 2 players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. And that's going to get out of bounds. It's going to stay with Dallas. Not going to have it this time. That's going to be out of bounds. Four, 3, sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Takes stock of the floor. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Get it, shoot it again.
Here's Barea. Down 11 to Luka Doncic. Screen coming. Doncic. For 3. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Porzingis. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both.
Let's go, boy. Catch me out.
Lakers ball. And throws it down.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Here's Barea. His guys currently down by 13 to Luka Doncic. Porzingis fires the 3. Doncic showing why the Mavs traded up to get him.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Here's Barea. Down 12 to Lee. The shot almost.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Nice pass to set things up. The big guy, Greg Monroe. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First try, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Here's Barea, trailing by 11. Jumper's good.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
From long range, no good. That's great defense. Doncic. Nice pass to get things going.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Cruises inside for two.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's Barea. His team down 9. Goes to the right side. Lee to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. It's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Doncic. To Porzingis. Lee. Well defended, but big basket there for Courtney Lee.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Here's Barea. Down 6. Doncic to Porzingis. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Los Angeles, they have it. Here comes the screen. Rocking the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Porzingis. Lee to Luka Doncic. Lee. Not that time. And draws the foul.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Greg Monroe has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. It's a big finish.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
And a throwdown. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Doncic to Lee. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Lakers at the controls right now. Here comes the screen. Kristaps Porzingis with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Luka Doncic. Gets it in the left corner. To Luka Doncic. Nice finish at the rim.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. Dallas owns the basketball. Luka Doncic slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Corner three at the buzzer. We've reached halftime here in Game 4. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Lakers have the lead, but not by much. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Mavericks are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Los Angeles has the basketball. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
To Porzingis. Doncic. Porzingis. KB. Kristaps Porzingis. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Here comes the screen to Davis. Oh, nice find for the basket. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here's Barea. The deficit now up to a dozen. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Kristaps Porzingis able to recover with the block. Mavericks with the basketball. KP deep two there, won't go. Turns and slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Here's Barea. 14-point deficit. Scores from the post.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Here's Barea, trailing by 15. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Nothing going here on that drive. To James. Picked up by the Mavericks. Shot from the lane won't go. Around the perimeter. Lee. Add 2 points to the board.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
To Davis. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Dallas with the possession to Porzingis. Doncic. Fires the three. He'll take that any day.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
To James. Has a chance. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Dallas has it. Doncic. Probing the defense. Anthony Davis with the block. Picked up. Here we go. James into the front court. His team on top by 13. Here's Barea. Looking to make something happen to Luka Doncic. From the painted area, won't go down. Whoa, what a finish.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
And he hits.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lakers ball. James. To Davis. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And the rebound belongs to the Mavericks. Lee with the basketball. His guys down 11. To Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen. Doncic. Monroe. Wide open look, won't go.
Psychological warfare by the defense. I see they
Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Doncic to Porzingis. Monroe to Luka Doncic. LeBron James. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Hardaway. Here's a chance from long range. Jalen Brunson showing off that toughness. Drills the three.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Los Angeles, they have it. Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, he got a piece of it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Porzingis. Oh, he got a piece of it. That one's going to be out of bounds. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Beyond the arc for three. Buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Missed a wide open look. Trying to cash in. Kuzma can't connect.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Greg Monroe. Huge block. Scooped up. Going the other way. To Brunson. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
The screen sets him up for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Blocked away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Short jumper misses. The follow won't go either. To Hardaway. Jumper's good.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
I see you. I see you.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. The Lakers have the lead. Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter, and I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Nowitzki. Won't go. To Hardaway. Brunson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Wade, guarded by Seth Curry. To Kyle Kuzma, deep left corner. Nowitzki. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Mavericks with the possession to Hardaway. Baseline drive. Tim Hardaway Jr. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
For 3. He was all over him. Short jumper off the mark.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
To Kyle Kuzma, deep right corner. Nowitzki. Well defended. Brunson. And scores. Strong take. Lakers at the controls right now. To Nowitzki. Here comes the screen. Nowitzki has a look. And he's going to the free throw line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. Substitution being made in this one. Nothing going here on that drive. To James. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
For three. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Unable to connect on the free throw. Out of bounds. Last touch by Courtney Lee. Greg Monroe.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Lee. And stuffs it home. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Porzingis. Not that time.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Porzingis. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
That's how you defend. Gets to the basket and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
With the interception, great defensive play. Dallas owns the basketball.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
You're going to see the best players make in-game adjustments on the fly. The intellect of some of these superstars is off the charts. Your ability to adapt and move forward as quickly as possible in the most efficient manner will determine whether you win this game or not.
opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. To Lee. To Luka Doncic. Monroe. Off the assist.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Fires the three. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lakers ball. Here comes the screen. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Kristaps Porzingis swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Porzingis with the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dumped that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Greg Monroe sends it away. That's his third block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Big finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. From long range, Doncic showing why the Mavs traded up to get him.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Doncic to Porzingis. From the painted area, won't go down. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Doncic to Porzingis. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Mavericks with the basketball. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Doncic. Easy pass to the rim.
Well, some players just have that innate ability to let the game reveal itself. And that's the patience that Doncic has. He also has the height at 6'8". He can see over smaller defenders to make that easy pass.
Here's Barea. 2-point advantage. Lee. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. The victory to the Mavericks. And they're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Mavericks edged out a close victory in today's game. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Dallas Mavericks. The Lakers are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. Sure, it's great they shot so well from three, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
I was really impressed by the way these teams shared the ball. As you can see in these highlights, the ball movement was spectacular. It can't be said enough. The extra pass can make all of the difference.
Player of the game.
Doncic gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.